The Diabetes is just gonna do his thing, and we are gonna do our thing, and actually head over to Morbidwadak, which we are not attuned yet to. Oh, well, looks like I have a lot of areas that I have not attuned to yet, huh? This is actually kind of interesting. I was pretty sure I got everything, but I guess it does make sense that I don't have every single location. And there is Slaffer's friend. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I told you, John, the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lass. I wager it served to take your mind off the events of the recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whole Eater, I call her, is complete, and she surpassed all my expectations. In addition to her progenitor's tonnage, she'd been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I'd mention also that it's high and sinkable, but I'm one to tempt fate. The Whole Eater and the crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you on Leviathan. Alright, sounds good, thank you. I think I'll just take the regular seals, there we go. So, we have to actually be aboard the Whole Eater and destroy the, try to make sure we run on top of it and fight Leviathan that way. It should be a pretty cool battle, so let's go ahead and actually talk to Slav about this real quick. What can we get from here? Oh, Hellish Claws, let me see what that looks like. Put on our clothes. Okay, not gonna lie, those claws look really awesome. I really like how they look. That looks absolutely amazing, seriously. I like those claws, I really like those claws, and I think actually with our current set looks really cool, so I'm gonna save them whenever I can. There you go. Talk to Slav. There you go. Ah, I know that look. You're ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whole Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends at Naldic and Vimel are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, we use the power of the corrupted crystal on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It is expected that Sahagin and the Thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversion. Thank you, Nishtola. I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill my purpose, your diversionary force must not want up for numbers. By your leave, I would too volunteer my blade. Would welcome it. Haven't seen you fight in Sapsa. I dare as the flashback will find your presence highly diverting. Thank you, Nishtola. If you would join the third levy, I lay you Giri the fifth. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport for slaying gods? Only these. Go warmly, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of my own. I know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Elliot. May the crystal bless and keep you. With the blessing of the Navigator and the blessing of blessing of the crystal, we shall attempt the Whole Eater hard. And hopefully the queues for it aren't gonna be that long. We'll see how it goes. If anything, I might have to wait for a little bit here. Let's see how it goes then. Register. Let's see how long it's gonna take us here. Duty Finder says about 8 minutes, so I could probably like run around for a little bit, and I'll see you all in a little bit whenever we return. Everybody, how's it going? We're back, and we are getting ourselves ready to do our final fight with Leviathan. Actually, try to take him on. Let's make sure we have Fist of Flame on. Good. Alright. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Now we can fight Leviathan properly. There we go. Okay, now... already messing up. We just started the battle, and I'm already having a really hard time. I'm already messing up really bad here. Okay, our idea is we're gonna have to try to dodge Leviathan's attacks and have to try to see if we can avoid his attacks. At a certain point, he will actually emerge himself and try to topple the platform over. We have to slide over like this, and now we gotta fight it. The idea is we have to watch out for the ads that are going to be spawning around here to make sure that it doesn't debuff our, but doesn't actually hurt our friendlies in any way whatsoever. There we go. Like these ads here in particular, we got to make sure we take them out as soon as possible. They're a priority for us to take on here. If we can kill them fast enough, we might be able to actually help out our friendlies here with staying protected without getting hurt. Also, these enemies will cause some, I believe that one of them will cause the damage to and like, you know, like our allies and everything. I'm talking right now, it's a little frantic, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try my best not to mess up here. Just gonna try my best with this to take on Leviathan's brood here. There you go. Gotta make sure we take out the Sahagin, the wave spinners, and the wave spines as well, because they actually put on debuffs, and I believe they'll start hurting our healers. We want to make sure our healers stay alive for this. Okay, and now we gotta go focus on the jar spoons. If we take out the jar spoons, we should be able to use the device, the protected device, to keep ourselves protected whenever the Leviathan tries to ulti on us, and we want to try to destroy them as soon as possible. There we go. They do have positionals, so I guess we should probably be worried about that. Okay, can I make it to that one? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Good, good, good. Nice, good. Take care of that. Now we can hit Leviathan for a little bit more before we shield ourselves when he does his ultimate ability. Hopefully somebody will be able to pull it. If not, I'll go ahead and pull the device when necessary. We can still keep fighting it. Okay, now he's come back then. We have to dodge some of his attacks. He's going to be using attacks. Gotta dodge that. There he goes. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? What is he going to do, Leviathan? I was going to still bash himself onto the platform. Okay, gotcha. So he still does that for a second time. Gotcha. Okay, okay, good, cool. That metal converter is not operable whenever he does his ultimate ability, so we have to use that whenever possible. And while I'm at it, I'll also be looking out for any... Okay, there we go. He's going to be using his ultimate ability now pretty soon. So we should try to... Okay, somebody's going for it. Somebody's going to use it right now. Good. Now we should try to nullify his ultimate attack. And that didn't work. Everybody died. Except the warrior. He died except the warrior. I guess the attack didn't work well. Messed up a little bit there somehow. Ryuji, you got it, dude. Let me say, you got it. You got it, bud. You can do this. Oh god, a lone warrior fighting Leviathan by himself. That was actually kind of poetic in a way. Alright, so I believe the problem was we hit it way too early, or we hit it way too late. I'm not really sure. I'm used to EX I was waiting for. Yeah, on Extreme this fight's slightly different. The timing's slightly different for like everything. So I guess we gotta hit the device as early as possible in order to put on device, in order to put it on the bubble, or we have to time it just right. I don't really remember, but we do have to use that particular device in order to defend ourselves using that all the crystal that's underneath here. We're gonna try to drain that in order to do the most amount of damage onto Leviathan here. There we go. I'm just gonna stay on the side here for a little bit. I'm just gonna focus on killing the ads whenever necessary and making sure that our healers are protected from the bombardment. Okay, we need to back up a little bit. Look out wherever he drops his tail. Okay, he's gonna drop on this side, so we need to run away from him. Must stay on this side here so we can get near him as soon as possible. There you go, Leviathan. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. There you go. Perfect, perfect. We got him on the run. Got him on the run. Let's stay over from where the tank is so we don't get attacked on the side. Switch over to the Sahagin, Wave Spine Sahagin here. Kill that real quick. We take that out before any of our friendlies get hurt. I think it's going to be a huge help for us, especially the healers. Want to make sure the healers stay alive no matter what. There we go. Now this Leviathan does have two sides. It has the head and the tail. The reason it's the head and the tail is because the range DPS have to divvy up according to what resistance he has. If he has a magical resistance, then they have to block out the tail. If, like, let's say if the head has a magical resistance, we have to block out the tail. If the tail has magical resistance, then they have to attack the head instead. Alright, now we attack the Gyrus then. Let's go and take him on first. See if we can do some damage with these things. There you go. Hit from the flank for a little bit. Put on the buff. There we go, good, good, good. Nice, okay, good. There we go, one to get hit. Come on, die, there you go. Alright, let me charge for the one that's slightly weaker or slightly stronger. Kill that real quick. Good. Jars on that down. Alright, good. Let's come back to Leviathan for a little bit, see if he can bash on him for just a little bit more. That attack we can soak, it's okay. That's alright, it's alright. He's gonna do that every now and then. A lot of his attacks are really scary. It's kind of hard to tell what he's gonna be doing most of the time. Alright, so stay away from this side. He's gonna do a line attack. There you go. There you go, buddy. Alright, as soon as the device is available for us, we use it whenever he does his ultimate ability. Careful. Oh god. Okay, looks like we're good. Looks like we survived. Let's get back on the set for a little bit more. I'm gonna stay at his flank. There we go. Magnetic Roar is not operable. Good. Try to go ahead and use that as soon as we can. I believe maybe we gotta time it. There you go. Everybody to the center. Hopefully pop some sort of defensive. I don't have any defensive at all. I'm just gonna pray it. I don't die. Okay, good. We did it right. We did just right. We avoided his attack completely. Good. Okay, phase 1 down. That means gotta finish off on phase 2 and we're good. Okay, careful, careful. Oh, just. Hi, Leviathan. Hello, boy. How's it going? Hope you're having fun with battling us here. Oh. Okay, put on that on him. Watch out for the ads whenever I can. Oh god, careful. No, looks like I actually am just fine. Let's get the wave to Sakhagan. Go ahead and take him on real quick. Come on. Come on, there you go, there you go. Get him. I think we got all the ads for now, so we should be all good. Put on that Leviathan. There we go, good, good, good. Now we've got to DPS him out and just do our best here. I'm just gonna see if I can bombard him with the snap punches. Nice. Oh, that was an easier fight, typically. Except we messed up on the mechanics in the beginning. Well, we did pretty decent on the run, and looks like everybody left except me and the ninja, so I'm gonna go ahead and give Frost Rain the accommodation. Thank you, Frost Rain, for staying here so I can properly accommodate you. Can I wave to you? I can dote to you. Yeah, I'm just gonna dote to you. Oh, no, or not. Okay, don't accept my love. Okay. Alright, then I see how it is. See you later. Oh, man, that was, fun. We did mess up a little bit. Fights go really fast, right? These particular primal fights go really fast if you are not careful or if you're not keeping up with them properly. Wow, I actually kind of want to go again, to be honest. I want to re-experience the fight again. But yeah, that was Leviathan hard, everybody. It's a pretty easy fight, to be completely honest. I mean, all you gotta do is watch out for the mechanic whenever he does his ultimate ability. You gotta make sure you absorb it. I believe it was just poorly timed. That's why we died the first time around. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're using it right as he is, right about, you know, emerging from the water and using his ultimate ability. Because the shield only shields you for a certain amount of time. I believe if you hit it too early, that's what happened to us. Is you end up actually having the shield cut off on you, right as Leviathan using his ultimate ability on you and wiping up your entire party. So yeah, we don't want to do that again. That was actually kind of fun though. That was actually fun. I am not playing at my utmost ability. I'm still feel kind of lost when it comes to me playing the controller. Simply because I haven't conditioned myself to fully play well. I got the basic rotation down. I just don't know how to burst yet. It's gonna take me a while to fully nail that down. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during our past few visits. But today I permit myself a few words. Ahem. I'm truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You're an inspiration to us all, madame. And on that note, the Admiral waits you in the command room. Wink. Alright, looks like we did actually pretty good. We might actually get some sort of reward from this. We are going to get a weapon. which looks amazing. It's not as good of a weapon that we have right now. Like, we have a really good weapon that was made by Ophea. Thank you again so much for this. Holy hell, this weapon is so good. But I would like to see if I can take the new weapon that we're gonna get from here, from Mirrorweb, and get a nice reward from it. Let's go ahead and talk to her real quick.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Do you wish a word in private?
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'ashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
That, actually, I did not remember that happened, but that was actually a really well, that was an awesome cinematic, holy hell. Like, in the words of Final Fantasy, 7 hells, that was awesome. Please do excuse the fact that somebody actually added me in the game. Every now and then people will just add me, so I'm sorry ahead of time, but hey, there we go. I don't really have a lot of friends on friends list for this character because it's the playthrough character, but if any of y'all want to add me on here, you're more than welcome to. Elliot Rosepetal is the name, and Final Fantasy is the game. But if y'all want to add me on any character at all, definitely my main character, same last name, but main first name is the channel name, and same last name, so Thamriyell Rosepetal. And you can add me when I'm streaming and everything. Nevertheless, I'm gonna probably go ahead and end right here. Ladies and gents, this has been a very plentiful episode full of cinematics and full of story, the battle with Leviathan and everything. That was just absolutely awesome. I loved every little part of it, and I love being able to replay these things, actually rewatch the cinematics and reabsorb them. And actually, it's been confirmed, yes, this was the patch, or I guess this was the storyline where the ninja and the rogue were first introduced. So I may eventually take on other classes and do class quest videos on them. Just only the class quest videos. I won't do any kind of leveling with them. I will do like actual leveling, but like off screen, right? But I'll probably like level like other characters and other classes off the side and do the leveling up to, let's say, level 50 or something. I'll probably start with things that are for cross class, which would be Lancer and Marauder. I may do eventually Ninja just because Ninja will be a really fun class to play. It is actually really fun, and the Assassin class before it is pretty fun to play. Ninja is like a really fun extent of the Assassin class. It's actually really fun. I highly enjoy it. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and explore proper over here. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. My name is Thamriyell. Like, subscribe, and as always, have a great day. And I'll see you on the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV. See ya.